Hello and welcome back to another live stream. So it is Wednesday, the 26th of June, and of course, we are going to go through the Bitcoin technical analysis here. Of course, we will go through any questions that you guys have and take a look at anything that you guys really want to look at as well. So, yeah, please put your input into the chat. If you're watching over on Twitter, make sure you or X as it is called now. Make sure you head over to YouTube, and if you've got any questions, please put them in the chat. I'll be more than happy to answer them. And yeah, if you have anything again you want to look at as well, please let me know as well. Put it in the chat, and I'll be more than happy to take a look at that. But yeah, enough of that. Let's jump into the charts. Before we do that, make sure you smash that thumbs up button. Yeah, really helps me out, helps the channel out, and I can continue to bring this content to you. Yeah, if you are new, of course, make sure that you subscribe and turn that bell notification on so you never miss another live stream. But yeah, enough of that. Let's jump into the charts and yeah, see what is going on. So first of all, let's start off with the long trade that I am currently in. So yeah, let's just pull that up briefly. So I am currently in a long trade on Bitcoin, right? And of course, this trade was given to the team on the daily market update, right? So if we take a look at the Visionary Discord, of course, I'm doing daily market updates every morning for the team. And that was here on the 25th, I believe, okay, when we entered into that long trade. Yeah, literally live. I told the team that I was entering into that long trade. And yeah, as you can see, that has been a really, really nice long trade. It isn't sat in, slight profits as of right now. Nothing too crazy whatsoever. But this is kind of like a hedge, okay, just to see if we are going to see a little bit more of a move up before that move down, okay? Because initially, I do still think that we could see a bigger move down on Bitcoin, okay? That's kind of what I believe at this moment in time. I still think that we could see a bigger move down. And yeah, that could take us down to that bigger target that we do have at $56,400. Of course, if you are a regular watcher of the channel, you will of course know this, right? That I am, yeah, kind of looking for this $56,400 level, where from there I'm actually looking for a nice big long trade, right? But of course, I have to see what I want to see at that level. If I don't see what I want to see at the level, then of course I'm not going to enter into the trade. Okay, of course, I'll be heading over to order flow, okay, taking a look at footprint and seeing what is kind of yeah, what is kind of going on with that. If I see what I want to see to give me that long entry, then of course I will I believe we are back. Apologies for that. Yeah, it seemed like the Wi-Fi was just playing up slightly there. Okay, let's just double check we're all good. Yeah, okay, we seem to be all good. Right, welcome back. Welcome back. Right. So yeah, getting back to it, right? Of course, I want to see I need to see what I want to see at that level before, even like considering that possible long trade. Okay, but yeah, mainly what we're kind of looking at here is this bearish Elliott wave count, right? And this bearish Elliott wave count is actually signaling to us that we could possibly come down and complete this wave 5, which would take us below wave 3, right? It would take us below wave 3. And yeah, of course, like I said, right after, like I've been saying for a while now, after wave 5 has been completed, you're kind of expecting an ABC correction there. So that's why my thinking is that, right, okay, if I see a long trade down here at $56,400, okay, we could get this ABC correction, okay, for a nice move back up, right? Whether this ABC possible ABC correction takes us back up to let's say all-time high, right? We don't know, of course, okay, we don't know, because of course we may see a smaller ABC correction up, where we then start to see some bearish signs up here, and then we're looking for a short, okay, and then we can actually be looking at, right, okay, we understand we're still in this bearish market structure, right? We would still be in this bearish market structure even if we did form the ABC correction, say the ABC correction finished, right, and we did start to see a pullback, okay. Then what we have to keep in mind is that we're in, again, that bearish market structure. And, the highest probability move is actually, a move back below the end of wave 5, right? Or the previous lower low, okay? Continuing that bearish market structure. So this is something that we do need to be aware of. And it is something that I am, preparing myself for, right? I'm preparing myself for all scenarios. Okay, so if we do get this long trade set up from here, of course, I am going to be looking at entering into that long trade. Okay, looking for that ABC correction. Okay, whether that ABC correction, right, turns into a, let's say a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Elliott wave bullish count, okay, we don't know as of yet. That's a possibility, right? Of course, I will be taking profits along the way up, but I will also leave some capital in the trade, right, just in case we do see this this ABC correction actually turn into a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bullish count, okay, which could possibly take us up to all-time high, right? It may not take us up to all-time high, right? It could be a much smaller move, right? It could be a much smaller move, and then wave 5 could end below wave 4 here, okay, which, right, would still be bearish market structure, meaning that we're still in that bearish market structure. Okay, so if we're still in that bearish market structure, then we're looking at that highest probability move, okay, being another move down. Okay, so again, right, moving back up. Moving back up, okay, to form another lower high, right, and then come back down for another lower low, okay, which would, in my eyes, get very, very bearish. Okay, I do believe that will get very, very bearish. Okay, so yes, right now, even though I'm in a long trade, okay, I am quite bearish on the price. Right, I am quite bearish, and I do think, right, $56,400. I do think there's a high probability that we are going to tap this level. Now, whether we get that bullish reaction that we want to see here or not, I don't know, of course, right? We have to wait and see once price taps the level. If we do, okay, then we can look for the long trade, because then we can expect higher prices, right? And like I was saying a few minutes ago, right, or a few moments ago, this correction, okay, or this possible swing failure pattern or failed auction of the range low could take us back up to all-time high, right? I'm not ruling out seeing all-time high again, okay? I'm not ruling that out whatsoever. If we break $56,400, okay, and we're looking very bearish, right? Then that's when I'm looking at, okay, right, all-time high right now is pretty unlikely. Okay, but until we lose that level with strength, like bearish strength, okay, I'm not ruling out another all-time high. Okay, I'm not going to rule out another all-time high because I understand, right? We're range trading here, right? We're range trading here, and we could very simply go from range low to range high. Okay, very, very simple. Now, of course, if we zoom out and look at the bigger picture, okay, so let's just get rid of this for a second, okay? If we zoom out and we look at the bigger picture, right, this is where we can start to those bearish signs coming in. And again, okay, 50, where are we? $56,400 is still like a very critical level for me, right? If we lose that, right? If we lose that, okay, then I'm actually thinking, right, okay, the highest probability move is a move down to like $43,000 at the mid-range of the channel. Okay. And this is where it gets very, very bearish. Okay, very bearish. Of course, this is a major support, and we do have support at this level, right? What do we have? Let's take a look at that quick. Okay, so we do have our naked point of controls there, right? So we do have some weekly naked point of controls down there. And then we do also have a POC coming in perfect confluence as well. Let's get rid of the naked point of controls there. We have a POC from this range that we formed here, okay? And we may, right, if we actually pull a... Let's actually pull a pull from here. Let's see where the POC is for this entire range. Okay, it's a little bit above that level. So I wouldn't really be looking at that for confluence. But again, right, this can move, and as price starts to move down, maybe, well, we're not really gonna, are we? No. No. Yeah, unless we spend a lot of time down here, yeah, this POC is kind of stuck up there, really. So yeah, that's nothing to really look at, to be honest. But yeah, there's lots of confluence down there, even for like a long trade, right? I would be happy to take a long trade down here, to be honest, if we do see that pullback. If we lose that, of course, that's when we get very bearish, okay? That's when we're into, right, the lows of the bear market coming back, okay, possibly. But yeah, at this moment in time, right, I'm not really thinking about that, okay, because I do understand that locally, okay, we do have a major level which could still hold the price up, right? And what level is that? Well, of course, that is at $56,400 approximately. Okay, so we have to remember that level, and we have to be aware, okay, price could still use this as really, really strong support. So yeah, now is the time. Now is not the time to get really, really bearish. Okay, yes, of course, I am bearish on the price at this moment in time. But that's only until $56,400. Once we tap $56,400, okay, then I can kind of shift a little bit if I see bullish signs, right? And I can think, okay, right, we're actually looking quite bullish here, right? I would be expecting a rise towards the upside, okay? So, yeah, again, right, I've talked about this a lot, right? I have talked about this a lot. But yeah, it's something that we just need to remain aware of, okay? And it's going to take time to play out, okay? It will take time to play out. So we just need to, keep refreshing ourselves with it and keep understanding, where are those next major levels that we are looking to enter into trades, right? Where are those next levels? And of course, right, that is that next major level that I'm interested in taking a long from, right? Of course, I've taken a long trade from here, right? I'm currently in a long trade on Bitcoin, okay? And, it doesn't mean to say that this is the only level that I'm interested in taking a long from, like $56,415. No, I can take I'm happy to take a long trade from higher, okay? Exactly where I've taken this long trade from here, okay? But this is just kind of that little, yeah, smaller trade, right? This is that smaller trade, okay, where I'm entering in with like lower capital. Okay, I am entering into this with lower capital, but I understand that my bigger trade is here. But if I see the setup, okay, if I see the setup here, I can't ignore it, right? I can't go against my strategy. Okay, I have to take the trades. Okay, I can't not take the trade. Otherwise, there's no point of trading whatsoever, right? No point in trading whatsoever. So yeah, that's kind of my larger time frame kind of analysis on it right now. Um, of course, if you haven't liked the stream already, please make sure you smash that thumbs up button. I would really appreciate it. It really helps me out. Really helps the channel out, and I can continue to bring you this content. So the market has actually been pretty quiet today, to be honest. Right, we are getting a slight pullback today, but yeah, there's not been really anything too exciting today, to be honest. Has been a pretty boring day. That long on Pepe was really nice, up to coming up to the VWAP from the high, and we are now seeing a pullback from that. Of course, make sure you smash that thumbs up button on the stream. Let's try and get some likes on this. But yeah, not a very high volume day today, to be honest. Not a very high volume day whatsoever. We can just see volume over the course of the day has just been tapering off. And we are actually starting to see some bearish CVD coming in at this moment in time. So this is why we are seeing price pull back. So you can see here price is making lower highs, right? CVD here is ticking towards the upside, telling us, right, that there is aggressive longing coming in here, right? Ooh, okay, we're seeing bigger pullback here, right? We're getting aggressive longing coming in here, okay, but price is failing, right? Price is failing to create a higher high, okay, which is telling us that there is someone here absorbing all of that buying pressure, okay, absorbing all of the buying pressure. Okay, once those longs get exhausted, okay, they can't, there's no more long trades to be had, okay. Price starts to pull back, okay, and those long trades that longs here have to cover, meaning they sell into the market, pushing that price lower, right? So that's kind of what we're seeing now, and you can see here, 24 million long trades have just been wrecked on this move down, and we can visibly see that, right? Because open interest is decreasing, okay, so we can see longs actually closing out of their trades, okay, selling back into the market. Of course, if there's anything you want me to look at, any questions, please put them in the chat. I'll be more than happy to answer them or take a look at whatever you want to look at. But again, right, that bigger bias, that bigger bias is kind of look for $56,400. That is, that is the bigger bias that I have on the market right now. I'm completing that bearish Elliott wave count. I would really not be surprised if we see that wave 5 being completed. Where again, right, that's the long trade, okay? The long trade is from down here. That's where I'm looking for the long trade. Of course, as well, if you want access to literally every trader that I take, these are some of the swing trades that we have taken recently. These are only a very few of them. Okay, there was the long trade from here, the short trade from up here, with the long trade from down here, a little short trade from here. Yeah, of course, if you want access to any of all of the trades that I take, all of the like in-depth analysis, in the time analysis. First link in the description, it will take you over to this page here where you can gain access to all of that. Of course, you have the XOChart templates as well, and the visionary courses, which go through what all of this is about, right, and how you can really use this to understand how these markets are working, right? And all of the trades that I enter into, okay, all of these recent swing trades, right, these are just some of the swing trades that I've taken. Okay, all of these recent swing trades, okay, have been entered off of using this order flow here. Okay, it is a very, very powerful tool, and if you are not using it, I find it hard to believe that you can become a profitable trader, to be honest with you. I find it very hard, because if you don't use XOCharts, it doesn't even have to be XOCharts, right? It could be anything. It can be ATAS. ATAS is free. If you're not using any of that, then of course I don't, I just don't believe you have a good understanding of how markets actually work, right? Because you can't visibly see what is going on within the markets. Seems to be a bit of a quiet day on the stream as well. So you can see here, right? You can see here 16 million long trades got wrecked on this move down. Okay, we can see minus 16 million negative delta. Okay, now of course that indicates like shorts, you would think, right? But then we look at the open interest, okay, and we can see that there is a big decrease in open interest, telling us that this move down, okay, and all of these shorts coming into the markets, right, are longs closing out. Okay, so longs are actually getting wrecked on this move down. If we pull up the net longs, right, as you can see here, right, you've got longs closing. Okay, you can see here longs closing. Right, there are some shorts opening up, right, but the majority of it is, there you go, 10 million longs closing there. Let's have a look where we are. So we are creating new lows for the day. All day it's just been pretty bearish, to be honest with you. You know, it's not really been an exciting day. It's not really been an exciting day whatsoever. But yeah, we have just been creating lower lows and lower highs. So this is another lower low here. Yeah, we can see back here, right, there were lots of long trades opening up, which doesn't fill me with much confidence that price is going to bounce up from here. Because we look here, we have 10 million long trades opening up. Let's just see. 10 million longs opening up here, 15 million longs opening up here, 4.1 million long trades opening up here, 5.9 million long trades opening up there. So yeah, it just doesn't fill me with much confidence that this is going to hold. We could, but how I'm looking at this is, right, anybody that longed here are going to have their stop losses below these lows. And yeah, you can already see that we are taking out some of those stop losses. We're selling back into the market. So yeah, if this continues, we come down a little bit further, right, we're going to see all, you know, we're going to see like more of these long traders here become more emotional and most likely cover, okay, because either they get stopped out, okay, or you know, maybe they just close their trade, or they get liquidated, whatever it may be. Okay, they become emotional, they get out of their position for a loss, and of course what is short, what is long covering. Okay, well, long covering is when they have to sell back into the market. So of course that adds fuel to the fire, pushing that price lower. Okay, I'll probably end it a little bit earlier here today then. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it seems a very quiet day. Markets seem pretty quiet, and yeah, the live stream seems pretty quiet as well. So yeah, I'll leave it. I can see two people jumping in now. Yeah, been a very quiet day to be honest with you, both in the markets and on the live stream. So yeah, of course, if you got anything you want me to look at, anything you want me to yeah, anything you want to ask me about, then yeah, please put it in the chat. I'll be more than happy to answer any questions whatsoever. Currently in a long trade on Bitcoin. That was given to the team in the daily market update, which was yesterday. But yeah, again, it's kind of like, even though I've longed here, I still feel as though $56,400 is just that highest probability move down, right? That's kind of how I see it. You know, Elliott Wave is just like so amazing at like predicting where the market is kind of going to go. And yeah, it's kind of like wave 5, right? It just looks so good for wave 5 to be completed. Where again, right, that's the long trade setup from down here. I'm looking for a long trade here off of an ABC correction, right? Of course, I'm not trading an ABC correction. I just understand there's a high probability chance that an ABC correction will occur if I see the long setup from down here. Okay, we know, right? I know, okay, what is going to happen down here. I understand, right? I've been in this market for a very long time. I understand how the markets work, right? I understand that institutional buyers are going to be sat here, right? Institutions are going to be buying this box that I've just drawn here. Okay, they're going to be buying into this level. What a retail trader is going to be doing? Well, they're going to be selling into this level, right? You're going to see the majority of retail traders selling into the level. What do you want to do? Okay, you want to do the opposite of what the majority of the market is doing. If the majority of the market is shorting, you want to be longing, right? The institutions are going to be here. They're going to be absorbing all of the shorts into here, right? Where from there, I'm looking to take that long where the institutions are sitting with their limit order. So yeah, that's kind of it, right? So I'm going to leave it there, keep it nice and short for today, right? Yeah, I understand there's not that many people here, so yeah, I will just leave it there. So yeah, thank you very much, everybody who has joined, and yeah, I will be looking forward to seeing you in the next live stream, which of course is tomorrow. Of course, if you want access to the Visionary Discord, where I give all the trades I take away in here, then please make sure that you click the first link in the description. Okay, it will take you over to this page here where you can gain access to that Visionary Discord, where again I give all of my trades away in this Discord. Okay, literally all of my trades away in the Discord. So yeah, make sure if you want access to every trade I take, then yeah, first link in the description, this page here. If you just want the free Discord, then it is the second link, right? The free Discord is in the second link, but yeah, for the paid Discord, it is the first. It is the first link in the description, right? And here, we are looking at real-time data. Okay, we're looking at real-time data, real data that is moving the markets, right? Real data that is actually moving the markets. Okay, we're not looking at silly patterns here. We're not trading like retail traders here. Okay, we're looking at what the smart money is doing. We're looking for where those institutions are. Okay, we're looking for absorption, right? Absorption indicates where the institutions are. Okay, that is how it is, right? And I was preaching this in yesterday's live stream, right? The institutions, all they do, right, is they set their limit orders at levels they're interested in buying, and good levels levels, sorry, that they consider to be good levels to buy at or good levels to sell at, right? And what retail traders don't realize is they are the ones that kind of move the markets, okay? Not institutions. The retail traders move the markets, okay, without even knowing it, really. Okay, I pulled up so many good examples, right? And this short from up here, okay, is a really good example. The long from down here, let's go, because I traded this long here. This was an amazingly profitable long trade, which of course I gave to the team in the Visionary Discord. We were waiting for this long trade for such a long time, okay, because we as you can see here, we actually front run this level so many times, and I was saying to the team, right, I'm expecting this level to be taken out, and I'm looking for just this huge long trade here. And of course, I took that long trade, right? So we'll just cover that very briefly. Of course, I can see some people jumping in. Please make sure you smash that thumbs up button. I really appreciate it. It helps me out, helps the channel out, and I can continue to bring this content to you. But yeah, let's have a look at this. So I believe we can still view it on XOCharts, to be honest. So let's just zoom out on XOCharts and have a look at this, right? Here we are, okay? Here we are. What was happening at this level, right? What was happening at this level, right? Well, we saw a huge amount of longs, okay? A huge amount of longs getting, first of all, we saw a huge amount of shorts coming in here, right? We saw a huge amount of shorts. We saw almost 100 million short trades coming in here. Okay, 100 million short trades coming in here. Then on this move down, we started to see long trades getting wrecked, right? We could even pull up the wrecked. Okay, we can start to see here, right? We can see long trades getting wrecked on this move down. Okay, we can see here 69 million long trades got wrecked in this candle alone, right? In this candle alone. Prior to that, we had 100 million long short trades coming in. Okay, so the majority of the market was actually short, right? Then everybody that was long, okay, let's go back to TradingView and have a look. So everybody that was long from, any of these lows here, okay, were getting wrecked, okay? They were getting out of their position, okay, which is also, okay, pretty bearish, to be honest, because they are selling into the market, right? Initially, when a long trade closes, they have to sell into the market, and that's exactly what happened here. So you got minus 69 million negative delta, okay, but we know these are long trades closing because open interest is decreasing, right? However, all of this shorting and all of these longs covering, okay, is actually getting absorbed. Okay, they're getting absorbed by a big limit order, which has been placed down here by a big trader or big institution, whoever, whatever, whatever it may be, whoever it may be. Okay, there's a big player here or big players here with big buy limit orders, and they are absorbing all of the selling pressure into this level. Why do we know that? Okay, why do we know that? Well, okay, we are getting aggressive shorting coming in. We're getting a huge amount of long trades closing, which is all pretty bearish, okay, because it's all sells into the market, right? These are all sells into the market. However, price is not continuing to go lower as we would expect, okay? What is actually happening, okay, is price starts to reverse, okay, telling me, okay, right, we're seeing strength here because the shorts are running out of steam, right? All of the long trades have been stopped out. Okay, so there's no more selling pressure in the market, right? The shorts are exhausted. Okay, the shorts are exhausted here. All of the longs have been stopped out. Okay, institutions have absorbed all of it. Okay, and price is now starting to rise. Okay, but as that price starts to rise, what retail traders don't understand is going on a massive scale, like a massive scale, okay, $100 million worth of a scale, right? And actually more than that, to be honest with you. 133, roughly 144 million, okay? 144 million short trades that opened up on this move down here, okay? Now right, are going to be emotional, right? Because of course they were in some nice profits. However, price is starting to reverse on them. Price is starting to go up. What does that mean when price starts to go up? Well, that means they're going to be underwater. They're going to be in a losing trade, right? When retail traders are in losing trades, they get emotional, right? When they get emotional, they do silly things, okay? They get out of their trade, okay? They get scared out of their trade. Right? If they get scared out of their trade, out of their short trade, what do they have to do? They have to buy back into the market, right? So we're seeing here, right, shorts actually getting wrecked, okay, on this move towards the upside, right? We know that shorts are now, going to be underwater, okay? And as price starts to rise, more and more shorts start to cover, more and more shorts start to cover, okay? Buying back into the market. And as you can see, this is exactly what I've taken advantage of, right? I longed down here, right? I took the long trade from down here and took advantage of all of this move towards the upside, okay? Because I was doing what the majority of the market wasn't doing, okay? I was longing when the majority of the market was shorting, right? This is what the institutions are doing, okay? They are doing the opposite of what the majority of the market is doing. That is how you want to trade, okay? You don't want to be doing what the rest of the retail traders are doing, right? You don't want to be that guy, right? You want to be the one on the other side of the market, the opposite side of the market to the retail traders, right? If you're on the opposite side, okay, 9 times out of 10, you are going to win. Okay, 9 times out of 10, you are going to win if you're on the opposite side of the market. Okay, so yeah, I just want to leave it with that. Yeah, like I said, I'm going to keep this this live stream a little bit shorter, just because yeah, it seems like the market's been moving slow today. Live stream's been pretty quiet as well. No one's really been in here. So yeah, of course, make sure you smash that thumbs up button. It really helps me out, helps the channel out, and I can continue to bring you this content. But yeah, I'm going to leave that there. Subscribe if you are new to the channel. Of course, turn the bell notification on so you never miss any live streams. Of course, sometimes, right, I am actually live trading on these streams. Okay, let's take a look at here. These are some of the trades that I've taken. There was a long trade that I took live on stream. Okay, this was on the 28th of May. Okay, as you can see here, that was a profitable long trade. We then got a long trade here on the 29th of May. I entered into that long trade live on stream. It was live on stream that I entered into this long trade. Okay, where did that take us? Well, that took us up to range high, right? So that was a profitable trade again, right? So 2 for 2 there. And then we had the short trade here, right? The short trade here, which of course, again, was entered into, actually, no, the short was given to the team in the Visionary Discord. I didn't enter this live on stream. This was entered into on the Visionary Discord. So of course I put all of my trades in the Visionary Discord if you want access to this. First link in the description. And yeah, that was a profitable trade. And then I entered into this long trade here, okay, live on stream, and that as well was a nice profitable trade. Yeah, really nice profitable trade towards the upside. Yeah, made like $2,000 on that trade. It was a really nice trade, that one was. So yeah, of course, make sure that you do subscribe, turn that bell notification on as well, so that you never ever miss any of these live streams. Because like I said, sometimes I am taking trades live on stream. And then of course, in the daily market updates, I'm also taking trades live on stream. So this is for the Visionary members. Then of course you get access to all of my trades as well, if you are in that Visionary Discord. So yeah, make sure you get yourself over there, because it is a really good Discord. So that is the first link in the description. Free Discord is just the second link in the description if you want that. But yeah, I'm going to leave it there, team. So thank you very much for watching. I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next live stream.